Hello, you're watching Daily News on Allnews Nigeria. I am Apapa. Here are the headlines for today. Nigerian policemen brutalize unarmed motorcyclists. Labour Party crisis takes another turn. NTA yet to compete with CNN after loan request. Welcome back. Now the news. Judging from what transpired between police officers and a civilian on Wednesday, you would see that an NSAS movement had no impact on the Nigerian police, hence the constant disrespect and brutality of human lives. A viral video footage surfaced on the internet on Wednesday, May 17, showing how 3 police officers pushed down a motorcyclist, physically assaulted him and broke his head before running away with his motorcycle. The incident happened on Friday at Ojaoba Ogundele Street, close to Abulegba Underbridge in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. From the content of the video, after pushing the motorcyclist down, one of the police officers held him, while another one hastened to run away with the motorcycle, but the victim struggled with the policeman holding him. And as he rushed to retrieve his motorcycle from the police officer, who eventually sped off with it, the third officer attacked him with what looked like a motorcycle exhaust pipe, during which he broke the victim's head. Thereafter, the officers quickly jumped into a waiting tricycle and sped off as the victim tried to catch them. In an update on the matter, the motorcyclist, identified as Usman, said the police officers collected a sum of 40,000 naira from him, which was all the money he had. He added that the divisional police officer of the station, Olatunji Oladimeji, promised to retrieve the money and return it to him, but had not done that yet. The first spokesman, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, said the officers seen in the viral video had been arrested. But Nigerians are not having it because there's no video evidence to show that the arrest actually happened. When Seun Kuti got detained, the video evidence was shown, even as they raided his house. It's quite ironic how the Nigerian police are dehumanizing Afrobeat singer Seun Kuti for assaulting, or rather trying to defend himself against a police officer when they are the villains themselves. It would interest you to know that police brutality did not just start today, it's dated back since the foundation of the country. Fela Kuti, the father of Seun Kuti, fought many ways than one through his music to fight against the brutality against Nigerians by the police force.
Honestly, I didn't die because my name is Anikulakbo. I have death in my pouch. I can't die. They can't kill me. But this country is a Gestapo country. How can Nigeria be talking about South Africa? You see, South Africa is better than Nigeria. I know so. But look, we are saying whites are mistreating blacks in South Africa. Okay, that is bad. That is racism. They have a reason to do it. Then blacks are mistreating blacks in Nigeria. What's the reason? That's worse. Police beat people on the streets like dogs.
Police. Oh my way, we not. What do we do?
Unless all my body they pain me. They knock me. They throw my private part apart inside the bus. What have I done? And I'm pregnant. What have I done to these people? 7 months old pregnancy. I've not done anything wrong. But in my head.
They do worse things for us here in Africa. Nothing we could do about it. It's only Fela that is up, and they know Fela is the only one preaching about all this injustice they've been doing. That's why they always ban on Fela. They're always after Fela, and they don't have anything to hold on him. Fela is an innocent man.
While no one is applauding the slapping of a police officer, it is safe to say that Seun Kuti did that out of transgenerational trauma and constant evils, dysfunctionality of the Nigerian police force and men in uniform. Moving on to the next news, the embattled national chairman of the Labour Party, Lamidi Apapa, has accused the presidential candidates of the party, Peter Obi, and the party's suspended national chairman, Julius Abure, for allegedly sponsoring thugs against him at the Court of Appeal in Abuja, the venue of the presidential election petition court. Allnews Nigeria had reported yesterday how Lamidi Apapa steered a drama in court over a seat which led to his humiliation. It's quite laughable that men in their 60s, 70s were fighting for seats like babies inside a courtroom. Something so trivial. Where is the decorum? Speaking on a development in an exclusive interview with TVC on Wednesday, the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Abayomi Arabambi, said he's surprised this was how Peter Obi, Julius Aburi and their supporters intended to come at them.
We were in court, but before we arrived at court today, I wish to place it on record before Nigerians that Peter Obi asked some people to call us for a meeting, which we were supposed to meet 6 p.m. today. At that meeting, I have their text messages on my phone. We told them the national chairman will be representing the Labour Party. They said no. Peter Obi had decided who is going to run, who is going to represent the party. We told them no, Peter Obi does not own Labour Party. He was just a candidate, and therefore he will not be giving us instruction in the NWC. And because their periodic judgment have been dismissed, there is no any faction in Labour Party, because this is the lawful thing to be done. So when we saw them in the court this morning, Oshutokun, was on the seat where the national chairman was supposed, to sit today, and we went to meet him. Please, young man, you need to start off from here. You are not Labour Party. Campaign has ended. So please, get the hell of this seat. And he started, raining abuses on us, though, we pity him because of, this bipolar disorder, which I pray to God, God will heal him up.
The spokesperson of the Labour Party has, however, insisted that they will petition the Inspector General of Police over the incident. Finally, on the news, on a not so lighter note, the broadcast channel Lai Mohammed once told us would compete with CNN has come crashing down on a news reporter.
So, nígbà tó ń ṣìdé gbígbé omi àdágún Ògùtà.
Sorry. Nothing happened. Sorry. What is this?
Yeah, the smell. The startling incident, which was captured live on camera, quickly turned into a viral sensation. The reporter, who has not been publicly identified, was delivering the day's news in Yoruba language from a report book. As she started to share the updates to the audience, the wooden pole, part of the set's banner, dislodged and fell, hitting her hard on the head. With all the trillions of naira borrowed, trillions embezzled, trillions spent on Buhari's medical trips, none of the monies, at least a percentage of it, could be used to build a state-of-the-art media company. It's just so depressing. A whole giant of Africa, National Television Authority. It will be recalled that on February 2020, Nigeria's Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, had sought for a controversial $500 million loan to upgrade the state television, NTA. The minister was reported to have said that the loan was for the upgrade of the nation's broadcasting infrastructure and also for the NTA to up its game to the likes of the American news network, CNN. So much for an upgrade after all. And that's it on today's news. For more updates, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Opeyemi Olubimi. Do have a lovely day.